Welcome to Light the Wick. I'm your host, Peter Nate Alden. If you haven't seen Light the Wick before, we are an arts and entertainment show produced by YSU students. We like to focus on the happenings on and around the Wick Avenue corridor right here in Youngstown, Ohio. Today's show has a few stories about the live entertainment and family fun in our area and how YSU's Dana School of Music will be really making some noise in New York City. The Ursuline High School talent show auditions were held on Wednesday, September 30th. Light the Wick was there to see what talent we can expect at the big show. Here's Stacy Tigner with the latest.
Ursuline High School talent show is back. After the show taking a couple years off, theater director Joan Williams is eager to watch the amazing talent that will be featured in this show.
This year we just hope to get as many students involved as possible, and we have a really great group, mostly of underclassmen. And so, we're going to get here. They'll have the opportunity to perform, and hopefully the audience will enjoy it.
Freshman Joel Cruzweiser explains his interest in performing in the talent show.
I always, besides doing piano recitals, I wanted to take my show what I got further, besides just doing performances at big piano recitals and show other people what I got.
Freshman Tommy DeLuca shares how he got his start in playing the guitar.
I got a toy guitar for Christmas when I was about 7, and I never really did anything with it. And then one day, my parents just said, "Hey, we're taking you to guitar lessons." So I said, okay, and I just was really excited about it, and then once I started getting into it, I got so excited. I was just so thrilled. It was amazing. And it's like, it's my favorite thing to do. It's one of my passions.
Sophomore Evan Verone plans to show off his skills with the electric guitar. He has 4 years of experience and started with acoustic.
I had a small acoustic that was very cheap, and I had it for a couple years, and I decided to, just pick it up, play it, learn. And so I pretty much had a DVD, I watched it, and I just learned by myself.
So when can we see these amazing performers?
Saturday, October 10th, 7 o'clock at night. The tickets will be $5. You can just get them at the door. And we're also going to be collecting a donation of food for Second Harvest Food Bank.
Second Harvest Food Bank is in connection with a project that the Drama Club is involved with, Trick or Treat So Kids Can Eat. For Light the Wick, I'm Stacy.
Once again, the show will be held on Saturday, October 10th. Hope to see you there. There's another live show in store for you. This one comes from the students of YSU. Quincy Carrier has more.
Each of them is already a winner.
Fans of musicals don't have to wait any longer. YSU is starting their production of the 25th annual Putnam Counting Spelling Bee in Ford Theater. For those of you who don't know about this play, actress Sarah Markman explains.
A bunch of children from ages about 9 to 11 going through the struggles and turmoil that they have to deal with at a spelling bee.
Now, with the all-adult cast, acting like a child may not be as easy as you think.
Teaching myself to just run on impulse as opposed to overthinking, what's my motivation, what's my objective? You're just kind of doing whatever you want, like, oh, that's a rock, I could eat that. Like, kids are weird, and you have to get back into that mindset, and it's really refreshing. But it's really hard, especially if you had a bad adult day. You have to come in and be like, I'm just a kid, nothing really matters, I like ducks.
The factor that makes this play stand out is that you may have an on-stage role at any given moment.
Because we actually bring audience volunteers onto the stage for about half of the show, and they act as spellers and actually go up to the microphone on stage, and sometimes they get the word right, sometimes they get dinged out. And that means that everybody has to be, all of the actors have to be on their toes and aware of what's happening with these variable points in the show, because based on a certain event happening, then a certain song will follow that. And if a certain event doesn't happen, then we just continue on spelling and move into something else. So,
for the few of you still on the fence, director Matthew Mazurowski has a few words of encouragement.
If you don't recognize yourself in one of these kids, I would be surprised. I think it's just a laugh riot as well. It can be touching in places, but overall, you're going to leave the theater with a smile on your face. So I can't think of a better reason sometimes to come to the theater than to forget about life for a while and have a great time. So,
for Light the Wick, I'm Quincy Carrier, and I'll see you there.
Yes, it is! Yeah!
For more information or tickets, you can go to the YSU ticket office or visit the link in the description. Youngstown State University's 55-student wind ensemble was given the opportunity of a lifetime on Tuesday. For the second time in 10 years, the ensemble has been invited to perform in New York City at the Carnegie Hall in the Stern Auditorium. The performance, held on November 27th, is part of Manhattan Concert Productions' National Festival Chorus Concert. President Jim Tressel was present to congratulate the students on this impressive achievement. Here's a preview of what is to come when our Penguins take Carnegie. Now it's time for another installment of Light the Wick's View of the Valley. This is where we highlight events a little outside of Wick Avenue's reach. Classic cars from all over the valley filled the lawn of the Free Methodist Church in New Middletown. All proceeds from the car show went to the local food pantry in an effort for the community to help itself. The show is held the last Saturday of September every year. Be sure to check it out next year for a day that's fun for the whole family and an amazing display of what cool cars are here in the valley. That's all we have for you on this episode of Light the Wick. You can't beat live entertainment, so I hope you can all take advantage of the shows we talked about. If you have any story ideas you'd like to share, you can email us at the address listed on your screen. Make sure to like and follow our social media accounts seen below. We leave you with Evan Verone jamming out on the guitar. I'm your host, Peter Nadeau. This has been Light the Wick.
Okay.